to compare economic systems between socialism versus capitalism versus communism. Socialism is a theory or system of social organization based on the holding of all property in common, with actual ownership ascribed to the community or state. In the socialist revolution, all the rulers, kings, churches, capitalists are got rid of. The workers take control of the country to produce things for everyone. Because nothing is made for profit, all people benefit from education and health. These ideas spread across the world to create communism. Socialism are both an economic system and a political way of thinking. Socialism preached that a nation's wealth should be distributed to everyone in a fair way. Ownership in socialism, most of the means of production is public rather than private. The government, not the individual, is the center of the economy. For democratic socialism, under this system is people have basic human rights and have some control over the government officials through election. However, the government does not own the basic means of production and makes most economic decisions. The general goal of socialism is to maximize wealth and opportunity, to minimize human suffering through public control of industry and social services. The means and profits of production are privately held. The advantages of socialism are greater welfare. In social economy, there is less inequality of income as compared to capitalist economy because of the absence of private ownership of means of production. In socialist economic system, everyone works hard and paid as per his skills and ability. Absence of business fluctuations. Superior to a capitalist economy that is free from business fluctuation. Economic growth. A planned socialist economy functions right according to the plan in a systematic and orderly manner and marches rapidly on the road of economic progress. Disadvantages of socialism are elimination of individualism, lack of economic freedom. Everything is controlled by a centralized body. Individuals are not allowed to own any assets. Everything belongs to state. Economic inequality. Socialists claim more equal distribution of wealth, but practically it is proven that complete economic equality is virtually impossible. Since it is a planned economy, the poor suffer even more. An artificial system. Since it is planned economy, every aspect of the economy is to be determined by the government. Do not apply the forces of demand and supply. In industrialized nations, population is divided between the bourgeoisie capitalists who own the means of production, the proletariat or workers who produce goods. Now let us proceed to capitalism. What is capitalism? The business owners or capitalists get richer while the workers do all the hard work. The capitalists get more power to serve their own interests. Capitalism creates a huge working class of people who soon get angry at the way they are treated. They organize in unions and demand changes. This will lead to the revolution of socialism. Capitalism is an economic and political system in which a country's trade and industry are controlled by private owners for profit rather than by state. And the last is communism. What is communism? So, the symbol of communism is the hammer and the sickle. So, according to Karl Marx, the hammer is for the workers, and for Friedrich Engels, the sickle is for the peasants the farm laborers. What is communism? The remaining capitalists put up a bitter fight. So, what is communism? Communism is a political system in which the government owns all property and is ruled by one party with complete control over the economy. No private property will exist. Every person will work for the welfare of all, from each according to his ability to each according to his needs. So, for example, you have 2 cows. Your neighbors help you take care of them and everyone shares the milk. In communism, a government where people shared work fairly and were paid equally. The word communism is derived from the Latin word communis, which means common or belonging to all. The beliefs of communism that the rich gets richer, the poor gets poor. People wanted to make everything equal. People never achieved the goal. So what is good about communism? The good about communism is security, basic needs, equal rights, and everyone would have a job, house, and health care. What is bad about communism? The bad about communism is lack of choice, no reward for being a better worker, or punishment for being a slacker. Everyone is expected to be the same. So the remaining capitalists put up a bitter fight, but the will of the people will always win. As everyone now works together, war is a thing for the past. Armies are not needed. Sharing the means, no police are needed. Everything is provided by the people. So money, all human activity goes towards benefiting each other.